Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back playing Baldur's Gate 3, and last time we defeated the Goblin Camp, and was celebrating the victory. We've already spoken with everyone, so it's time for bed.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Gale or Karlak? You know what? Let's see what Gale has to offer.
What treasures might this night bestow?
Who is that? Pretty.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
The figure you conjured, who is she? Someone you missed?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I was lost in prayer of all things. Mistra, for indeed it was her image I conjured, commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. That is why I asked you to seek me out, to offer you a taste of such wonders. Would you like me to show you?
Yes, I would.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
Performance. Imitate the dresser with a flourish. Oh yeah, we're so good at this game. Why is it water?
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Repeat the words bold and proud. Same number, different results. Well, same results, damn it.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Boo. 8. You know what's funnier than 8? 25. What the hell are we doing?
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Effortless, you're a wonderful teacher.
Oh, I know.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
I'm gonna have to Google all those
Sorry.
words.
I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact. Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Good night. Who the hell is snoring? Lae'zel, stop snoring.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure, and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
I was expecting more from you than a lead towards some distant, dangerous prospect.
I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers,
My bad.
you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
There must be another way to cure myself. I am not doing that.
By all means, pursue any leads you may have. But I sense all roads will lead to Moonrise. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack.
What does he want with
Find
the
this
Temple of
place.
Selûne?
I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
So how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. One of the adventurers had a clue to help find it. A dwarf called Brian. It might still be found on his corpse. Wherever the goblins left it.
What would you do?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
I don't want to risk getting lost in the Underdark. I'll journey overland.
You may reconsider once you see the effects of the curse for yourself. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Is that why you went with Aridin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aridin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Well, my priority is defeating the rest of the goblins that we didn't defeat. First, we again need to talk to Gale.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn on each other.
So what do you think about what I pictured when we were connected by the weave?
Oh, I was surprised. But pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a romantic walk. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat. Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
They do. I never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Leave camp. Someone farted. I think that could just be me.
Thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
Hello. Stop eating people.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
I'll do you one better. I'm one of the absolute children, despisables, or whatever that means. No, nat 20.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
I've noticed you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Ow. Stop hitting him. Forget goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me. A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Alright. You're quite an articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky? We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Thank you.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Oh, what the hell? It's time to finish what we started. Strange.
Ready for another round? Find a route.
Okay, way out of our range.
Time to push my luck again. Need to find a way forward.
Damn it.
Let's have it.
Dog's turn.
My path be true.
Gone. Gone. There's no way! What the heck? What am I concentrating on? Oh, guidance. Get over here. God damn. What the hell was that for then?
I'm going for the alarm.
You do that.
My turn. The hammer's gonna fall.
Blood comes easy these days.
What's the dash? There it is.
Light on my feet. Swiftly now.
On my word. In position.
Push. Oh.
Well, so much for peace. On my way.
Get up there. Okay. I don't even know what hex means. Miss.
On my way.
No time to waste.
I'm coming for that booty.
I've got this.
Close ranks.
Where do I go from here? Don't get too close.
Watch this. Over there.
How long is this spike growth gonna last for? Let's get going.
Another fight. Let's go.
Come here, fool.
And move.
Moving.
Creator. Destroyer.
Oh, this one can do more. With the speed plus 10 feet. I need that. I'm very slow. Pooped on.
Make way.
Alright, now we just have to wait.
I've got it.
Uh-huh.
Rush the ball bag!
That guy's cooked. Never mind.
Let's light them up.
Ow. What? Pooped on.
Swift and lethal.
Ooh. I know exactly what to do. Just had to do that.
Got it.
Oh crap. Oh, okay. Ow. Hmm.
I'm fury. I am death.
Oh crap. I should have done this from the beginning. Ow.
Victory awaits.
Can you not? $13 damage, damn.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay.
Make way.
Indeed.
Okay. Ow.
No surrender.
Hello, I'm here about your call to send. Oh, never mind.
No time to waste.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything.
Yeah.
Down the hatch.
Yeah.
Best be on my way.
Swift and lethal. Taking position.
Nay, please, Mistra. The lesson is death.
Well, well. Look what we have.
Ow.
To strike. Taking position.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Buh. Ow. Bad aim.
Let's get this over with.
Short rest.
Little nap.
Since we killed everyone here now, we either can go the Underdark route or the Mountain Path. And I'm thinking we should go the Mountain Path. At least go see what's going on up here. Yikes. More goblins.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie. Fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
Attack.
Whoa, quick, get him!
Taking position.
Count on me.
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please! I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
The goblin's sniveling makes your blood boil. You could give in to the rage and end the wicked little maggot in one strike.
But perhaps he knows something useful. Your head aches. as
Okay, so we'll
rage
call that guy
fights
now.
against reason.
You know the rage goes into your head. There's nothing to gain from being rash.
The veil of rage wavers. Your blood seems to cool in your veins.
Well, what do you say?
I want everything to value you have.
All right, just don't hurt me.
Oh yeah, we have to release the gnome. Release break lover. Break lover. We did it.
Cut me loose.
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out.
Free him.
Baga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
You seem a little confused.
You saved me. Now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems.
Shut up.
Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Bye. Which XP do we need? Okay.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Give Gale a magical item. Take that.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
What?
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I don't believe a word of what you're saying.
A mortal, enchanted by the allures of the divine? Is that not a tale as old as time? I merely happened to be one of its protagonists. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
You thought you knew better than Mistra. You're more of a fool than I thought.
Quite. I tried to convince her. Pouted. Did. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book.
Nerd.
Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
Gods, why show me this?
I'm sorry, but I had to. After all, this is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however,
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You thrice-damned rotten bastard. You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time.
Shut, Frog.
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now. Perhaps it would be best if I leave. Put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I care too much about you to abandon you now, Gab. We're traveling on together.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can.
Quite a speech, Gale.
Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Well, that's going to be it for today. Please make sure and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one. Peace.